was going to show everybody this Supreme Court case or a snippet of the Supreme Court case about a sham pleading leading up to my 3 minutes of interaction with the city of Tampa tomorrow at 9:30 for everybody who can go to YouTube and find the city of Tampa. You'll be able to see me live tomorrow for about 3 minutes. And the voting is still going on.
Oh, okay.
What shirt I'm going to wear.
Yeah, for me, I got my two appellate cases that apparently the mothers decided not to show up for the mediation. So we'll see how that goes. And then I got my case coming up, my hearing for the motion to set aside on the 19th of July. So it's just basically a waiting game at this point.
And as to waiting games, what do you have to tell the good people that you've learned as you begin to navigate a little more freely within the court system?
Say that again. Sorry.
I said, what would you have to tell the people since you learned what can you tell the people that you've learned as you become more familiar with navigating the court system, particularly with patience?
Well, I mean, that's basically what it. Well, you have to learn patience. You also have to, even speaking of learn to navigate the system, you have to learn to be more efficient at it. You know, for example, for my passport and my tax return, which they're intercepting, you know, I needed that to be solved a lot sooner. And because child support is just basically taking liberties that's not afforded to it. So I end up realizing that, you know, I can either put in a motion, which they're saying, oh, we have 60 days to hear the motion, or I can file it under, you know, a child support issue, which is an expedited process. And I can actually kind of dictate, say, okay, I need this done in about 20 days or so or whatnot. So I figured out that that's probably a better avenue to get the remedy that I need than to sit there and wait another, you know, 2 months to possibly get my passport. So yeah, just being more efficient and being patient in the system is one of those things I would say I've definitely learned a lot more of.
All right, cool. Hold on. I got my man Chris before I go to MJ, who I thank for joining. I know he has some interesting tidbits to drop on you guys. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, so that's very interesting, Daylight. So I do need to get with you on that because I do have a situation with the taxes and the process of intercepting mines, and I'm trying to figure out how to get that quickly. I just got a notice today from May 30th saying they kind of gave me a blanket statement, the administrative Department of Child Support Services. They gave me like a blanket statement saying that they have action, they can suspend my license and stuff. You know, they just sent me a generic note saying that, but I know that they're coming after my federal taxes. So
You said note or notice?
a notice, a legal notice, yeah.
Okay, so
But
when
it was like it's pretty much generic. They say they can suspend my license, but I already beat that case.
but did this notice come after your last order?
Yeah, it came May
And
30th.
it's brand new.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to request a hearing and specifically state, you know, my license and my you know, yeah, license and my issue get it resolved.